What is up, YouTube? Hello, Party Parrots. Today I'm bringing you a deck that I am absolutely stoked to bring you because this is one of my favorite archetypes featuring one of my favorite cards that I think not enough people are playing. Well, maybe enough. It's Redwing, and I absolutely love this card. I think this card is very slept on, and I think that it's just, yeah, slept on. I think it could be seeing a lot more play than it is. But I will say, I don't think everyone has Redwing. I think it was kind of a skippable card. And I think that this deck is a very specific deck. It is not the easiest deck to play, but it is some of the most fun I've had in Marvel Snap. I was absolutely crushing on the leaderboard, over 60% win rate, over 20 cubes in just a pretty short session. And it was because Red Wing is just a cube stealer. People do not know. People see Red Wing and they just snap you. They're like, oh, my opponent's not playing a real deck. And then you just blow them out when you drop your Galactus First Steps off of a Heimdall Red Wing and blow up something with Spider-Man 2099. It feels like cheating because you're like, look at all these cards. Zorn, Heimdall, Spider-Man 2099 Red Wing. These aren't real cards. This is like a joke deck. This is a joke deck for babies. No, this deck is absolutely real, and you can absolutely pump out some serious power. So how does this deck work exactly? Because again, this is a very weird deck. On one hand, you have the move stuff. You've got Vulture, you've got Dagger, Red Wing as well, Spider-Man 2099, just these kind of movers. And one thing that you're really doing is if you've ever played like a move deck, is sometimes a lot of times you're sitting there just holding a ghost spider in your hand. Or like, when do I play this vulture? Do I play this vulture out on turn 3? Do I wait until I have Zorn and like Ghost Spider? Do I play it into this Madam Web? What if I draw Ghost Spider next? It can get a little complicated. It definitely takes some practice if you haven't played the move stuff where it's like, do I play Dagger out on turn 2? What if my opponent just doesn't play other cards and then it can't grow? How do I kind of fit that? Do I wait to play Dagger and Madam Web on the same turn? It can be a little bit complicated. It definitely just takes practice, I would say. Generally, it's better to kind of hold your cards like Dagger or Vulture until you can guarantee move them. And then Madam Web, Zorn, Aranya, you want to play those as quickly as possible. And then Red Wing 2, you really want to try to maximize that you're going to be hitting something big, which with all these big 5 and 6 drops, you can usually wait until like the end of the game and then hit it with like Heimdall or move it off of a Madam Web or just play it into Zorn. That's often something that you can do pretty easily is like last turn, Red Wing the Zorn, Vulture the Zorn. And then you have our big stuff, right? Hellion is basically just a really big cloak, which works perfectly in this deck because if they get stuck in your hand, or if you pull it off Red Wing, 8 power is way better than Cloak. Or if you discard it to Dracula, way power than Cloak's power. So you do not mind the 5 8 body. Spider-Man 2099 actually feels really good in this deck because, again, you can pull it down earlier. If it just kind of gets stuck in your hand, you can Dracula it. Or, depending on how your kind of board has grown, you can just, like, last turn, move a Vulture on the Madam Web, and then play Spider-Man 2099 with Aranya or 2099 and Ghost Spider and just surprise destroy an Ajax or a Havoc or something. And then you've got Heimdall, of course. It's a move deck. Heimdall works really well for the same reasons the others. And actually, Galactus First Steps felt really good. This deck has kind of always been looking for another big card. I've tried like Infinite, I've tried Red Hulk, and they were fine. But Galactus, I would say, is the best of all of them because it's a card that you can just play on turn 6, unlike Infinite. You can sometimes just play it out. Works really well when you can do that. And then you also can start growing it really easily because cards like Vulture or Red Wing or even Dagger, if those are the next cards that you play, it's so easy. Like, it's so hard for your opponent to be like, oh, yeah, I'll just contest this Vulture lane or I'll contest this like Red Wing lane. They don't know where the Red Wing's going to be. They don't know any of that stuff. And then Dracula, just another way. We've got all this big stuff. Sometimes the moves strategy doesn't work out quite, or you've got a bunch of stuff in your hand. Dracula is perfect to just end up with even more power. So if you're looking for another deck to play Galactus in, if you like Red Wing like I do, I absolutely would recommend this deck. Also, if you're looking for substitutions, Zorn could be like Topaz or even Cloak. Hellion can be like Cloak or just a bigger card as well. But that's going to do it for me. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I've got a ton of awesome decks cooked up for you guys. I don't want you to miss it, but let me know how has your climb been this season, and I'll see you all after some gameplay. That's kind of nice, actually. We can stop 3 and 4 cost cards. Mr. Okay, well, they're not winning it yet. Let's see, what do we get? What do we get? I think our best bet is to just play this. No, let's just play the redwing. I don't know if it moves left. If it moves left, we might not get the trigger. But I guess we'll see. We did not. That's unfortunate. I didn't think we would, but we might still be okay. This adds a ton of power to the middle lane, so. And then we can drop Hellion. Okay. Oh, they are gonna have a hard time. We can. Oh my God. Everything goes. That's fine. So we can play Hellion now. See what they play. It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. For how badly this deep space has gotten us. Okay. So now we have a 14 power card. They can't add any power middle. This brings us down to 15. This brings us up to 29. And then if we're winning right, which I think we are, how big is it? Like 16, that would be 18. This is 8 plus 7 is 15. This is 20. And then this is 25. 29. And then they go up 1. But then as long as we win right, we're good. Just gotta math it out. Oh. Okay, that also means we could win left. Wow, so that kind of really worked out for us. We're good! And then it grows. Wow, what a great first game. Opponent snapped us and then lost. Scary. Okay, gotta be careful. The Oscorp Tower. Of course, we finally have a really great curve when we have Oscorp Tower. Krakoa. It's fine. This always works out, and I'm never sad. They played something left? What's going on here? Havoc. Okay. So we're stuck at 3 energy, but we're gonna have 2 giant lanes. I don't think they're Shang. I think we're really okay here. I guess we'll see if they're like a Shadow King or a Shang deck, because they're gonna need to be. Okay, they're still not winning there. Okay. Oh boy. Do I want to move this vulture right now or wait? If I draw dagger, half my draws do nothing, and in which case I'll be glad I held on to the ghost spider. The other half of my decks do something. Madam Web, I won't care. It's specifically dagger. I don't think it's worth it. That's only a 25% chance. So let's just see what happens. So, yeah. So that doesn't do anything. So we're doing this. They can't play Havoc. Sunspot would be 10 power, which isn't enough to win middle. Did we beat getting turn to Havoc? We lose to Shang. Absolutely not Shang. Get out of my game. I don't even need more than 3 energy. Yeesh. This deck. Look at this. Look at that Galactus. 22 power. No, why? This is gonna be the magical double Fisk Tower game that we've been begging for. Please just be Hellfire Club. Is this Surfer we're playing against? Probably. Yep. Wonderful.
In range.
So obviously this is worst case for us, but maybe we're okay. We've got Redwing. Vulture's gonna get big. We're just gonna play for left and right now. Our Galactus grows. Now we have the choice of playing Dagger for more power left or Dracula. I think we do this. Kind of like Dagger, because that's more ends up being more power right. That's what I mean to say. Perfect. We just play Spider-Man 2099 here. Or we don't even move the Galactus. Nah, let's just play for all 3. No, do we not even move the Galactus? Like, we could just do this? Let's just do this. I think they're gonna play for middle. I think I'm getting too level 3 with it, right? Like, the level 1 play is to avoid this because they might go for it. But then the level 2 play is they might think we're going to avoid the Human Torch lane, so we should play for it. And then the level 3 play is, okay. They might think we're gonna do that, and we just play this. Oh my god. You really gotta appreciate that winning the double Fisk Tower game. Galactus! I think it's a good deck, too. Okay, we got the Ghost Spider, we got the Zorn Redwing combo. Looks like we're dropping a Zorn here. Like the werewolf afflict. Not afflict, what am I saying? The werewolf like a nihilist deck would be my guess. Oh. And our Galactus grows. We can pull this back middle if we want. I might want. I might just want to do this. And then just play Spider-Man 2099 for power. I mean, we're gonna have a really big Galactus. Okay. Okay, we keep growing, we keep growing. Trying to think. What's better, Dracula or just guaranteed power in the Spider-Man? I think it's guaranteed power in the Spider-Man. Maybe left? And then we've got Galactus. Well, is it Heimdall left or Heimdall right is now the question. I think it's Heimdall right. I think we play for everything. Looks like they played for right. Maybe something. I don't know what they had left, but. Juggernaut. Doesn't even do anything. Why did I Spider-Man not kill anything? Look at every tech card. Just did nothing. And the Galactus grows. Oh, that's why. They played Juggernaut there. And then we're planning on, like, dealing with it with Galactus. Alright. Madam Web here. Yeah, I was kind of worried that they were going to play left, but... Okay, they get a dagger. Congrats. Probably not as good for you as it is for me. Zorn's a really good card to put there. Okay. Now we'll play this. Hey, Galactus? Oh, Vulture. Alright, that's a really good one to hit. I really want to draw Vulture. Okay, that's pretty good too. It's just this. And then we put these two cards middle, this card right. And then we just play out all our cheap stuff left so that our Drac is something big. Machine World kind of get us, actually. Okay, dagger. It's nice. Thank you for the dagger, opponent. Okay. So now we move this here, move this here. We can pull the Hellion left. They only have one space. And then, I guess We need to make sure... How much power do we need left? 6? Or 5, I guess? I don't know how much power this... I guess this pulls the Hellion over here. So I think we want to do this, and then... No, we got to do this. And then it's kind of a 50-50. I don't think that, I mean, I guess we do this just in case this dagger does have 6 power, but I don't think it does, because that's how, like, null and everything work. Well, maybe it doesn't, because it's not actually its power, it's being buffed by a card that's already on the board. Let's see what happens. I think we're good. Yeah, all they have is a demon. Ghost Spider can't go off, then it dies. I think we win this. Yeah. Got him again! Another game, another win. This is diabolical. I think we want to play into the Asteroid M. Definitely want to hold off for at least a second. We'll do this. Then we'll put the dagger right. We've got a lot of good options here. Man, we have seen a lot of Fisk Tower, huh? Activate. Well, actually... This gets pulled left, and then nah, we'll just hold on to it for at least one turn. What do we pull? Hellion. Okay. So the way I see us doing this is we just put Spider-Man 2099 there. And then we'll move Spider-Man 2099 left, which is potentially really good against them. And then this plays for middle and left. Oh, wait. Okay. So we move this over here. Kill something. Then we play Zorn, activate Aranya, play Vulture, and then it like moves around a lot. Could also disrupt them. Yep. That's definitely the play. Goodbye, Man-Thing. I don't know if this moves twice or what. It's gonna move twice no matter what, though, so it's kind of okay. Okay. So it didn't move twice. It only moved the ones from the Zorn. Yeah, makes sense. I hope that's something big over there. It's not something big there. I think we just kind of crushed Afflict. Oh, they got their hazmat! Doesn't matter. Not even close.